Hey guys, welcome back to Pinching Pennies with Priscilla, and in this video is going to be a back to basics video for all of my newbies out there who are new to couponing. I just wanted to talk a little bit about organizing your coupons. As you can see right here, this is just a plain white simple binder. It's not that thick. This is what I've pared down from the big huge binder that I had before, the one that everybody starts out with when they're first getting into couponing. So I've pared mine down to this small binder, mainly because it's more easier for me to carry this into the store than a big huge 3-inch binder. So basically you want to organize your binder the way you think. And what I mean by that is organize it the way your brain works, the way you think of things. This setup right here is something that was set up on the crazycouponlady.com website, and this will require that big huge binder. And this has like 36 different sections to it. And it just turned out to be just too much for me. It just was broken down too much. So what I did was I just pared mine down to a more reasonable way for me to remember where things are. That's why I say set it up according to how your brain works. Like for me, it works okay for me to put all of my household items, all of my lotions and deodorants and all of those things are in the front right here. And that's what I have here. I don't have it in any particular order. I just know that in the front of this binder is my household kind of personal items. And that's what I have in these slots right here. Now I got these clear slot things here. These are like the baseball card holders. I got them off of eBay. You could basically do a search for baseball card holders or something like that, and they'll come up. And I got a bundle of like 60 or something like that for about 10 bucks or something. So it's pretty inexpensive. So if you want to get these, just go to eBay. And so like I said, the personal stuff and the household stuff and things like that are right here in the front. And they're not in any particular order. But I know that if I'm looking for a coupon for any of those type of items, it's going to be in the front here. And that works for me. Like I said, you maybe need it to be a little more organized into different categories. I don't need that. I can pretty much work with it this way. So find the way that best works for you. Let's see. Behind those, I have more of my grocery store stuff. And I only have a couple of different sections. And I have these few sections because this is the way my brain works. I know I can find something in these limited sections. And basically I just have like canned goods. Anything canned goods I have here. And then I have another section called condiments. That's anything. It could be flour, barbecue sauce, jelly, peanut butter, mayonnaise. That's what I call condiments. And that's at least how I think of things. So it works well for me. Like I said, find what works for you. So I know that anything that has to do with what I consider a condiment is going to be in this section. The next section I have is drinks. That's self-explanatory. Anything that you drink is in this section here. My next section I have is any refrigerated items. That's anything that goes in the refrigerator, in the freezer, is in this section. I don't care what it is. If it goes in the freezer, if it has to be in the refrigerator, it's in this section. And so that's how I have mine set up. And then the next category I have is any kind of prepared sides or any processed foods, basically, is going to be in this section. Those are your packaged foods. So you see rice and complete dinners and bread. Any processed food pretty much is in this section here. And then you have my breakfast section, which is pretty self-explanatory. It would be basically my cereal, oatmeal, things like that. And then my last section I have in here is my sweets. And I just named this sweets. And for me, anything I can think of that will fall into the sweets or candy category is going here. It can be cake mix, it can be candy, it can be popcorn, even though popcorn isn't sweet. For me, that's what category it will fall in. So basically, I just wanted to show you guys just a brief look at my binder that I use now. I've gone away from that big, huge binder that I used to have, which had like 36 different categories. It was just too much. And this is how I pare mine down. It's easy for me to just pick this up and take it into the store with me or throw into my bag. So this is what I have right now. I do have another like container, like a file container that I have a lot of coupons in. But basically what goes in here, this carries those items, those coupons that I'm going to be using within the next week or two. Also, what ends up in here is coupons that I intended on using, but I didn't